Yeah. Are you friends with her?
Kinda.
She's in Miami.
Is she looking for an assistant or something?
She's probably down to kick it and like stream all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah, you guys are always both streaming all the time. You guys should probably be really good like friends.
I would stream with her.
She's like super motivated to stream and you are too.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. She messaged me like a couple days ago.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's looking for friends. Like every time we talk to her, she seems really kind of like lonesome.
Yeah.
She needs somebody who's like maybe like a streamer friend.
I'll stream with her. I don't see why not. Maybe I should hit her up.
That'd be cool. And we'd all live really close by.
Yeah.
And potentially we could like do something together.
Maybe it's the next spot to explore.
Miami?
Florida, yeah. Miami. Or she's in Miami.
Dude, Florida's funny, dude.
Yeah.
It's like everything is there for you. You just need to like utilize it correctly.
Yeah.
Or else it's just like people everywhere.
Yeah. I guess kind of like New York.
Like New York.
Yeah. This is nice though. Yeah, I should hit her.
There's so many weird things to get into, like.
Yeah. Never been there.
I'm just making friends there.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to like maybe like develop something.
Yeah.
Like a community.
Yeah.
Kind of like just better that way for like streaming. I think to have a community.
Yeah. I remember just watching your streams there on RV7.
Like making a friend before a stream kind of like has that sense of community.
Yeah.
Especially if they're like really freaking weird and it's just weird and you're able to be weird together.
Yeah.
Like you just don't give a crap and you're like observing each other and like moving throughout the world.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, I don't know.
Yeah, Florida seems like there's a lot of characters, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You just have to unlock them. They're all in like the like cracks, you know? They're in the cracks.
Yeah.
They're always walking around lonesomely, like yelling at the sky.
Yeah. But they're down the stream or hang out.
That's like this place called Under the Mango Tree. It's like a store in Miami.
Yeah.
It sells really good smoothies.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of the characters go there, and they'll be getting smoothies at the same time I am.
Yeah.
Like this one woman who made a documentary about George Floyd and how that was like a psyop or whatever. It's just some crap.
Oh shit.
But like her documentary is probably just like some crap. But you know, like some like opposite, like some how do you say like countercultural like crap, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like interesting. I've never watched it. She's like, it seems really cool though. She wasn't down for the stream at first, but maybe like the second time she was like, we'll meet again once you, if you're, we'll meet again, and if we meet again, it's meant to be or whatever, like that.
Yeah.
Weird. Whoa, dude, this is it.
She just wants to be more comfortable. Oh, this is the way?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's this guy named like King Lion or something.
Yeah.
He's really cool. He was like down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck, dude.
He's like the king of Miami.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'll pee my shoes.
There's like a scene from. There's like a scene in Miami, like a weird underground, like obsolete hippie scene.
Yeah.
That hangs out in the streets, and they all just like simp over how Miami used to be, and they're like weird.
Yeah.
Like weird. They used to be. They were like always talking about how Miami was like Venice Beach, or like how it was like hippied out. And like everybody was just like, there was like a hippie mafia and crap like that.
Before it became too popular, I guess?
Yeah, like rich and like super developed and like regenerated or whatever.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, they're all kind of like simping over that. And I don't know, it's kind of interesting. There are a bunch of people like that sprawled across the street and they're homeless or like living in their car or like making jewelry or something.
Kind of like Hollywood Boulevard, but I guess bigger.
Yeah. except like all of them are being pushed away because of the like
The economy.
generation of Miami and like the whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it always seemed like they have
I
interesting
don't really
characters
get
out
it.
there.
I mean, I'm sure it's good,
Yeah.
but like it's like a different. I guess like it's weird. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's weird.
I do want to check it out.
They gotta sketch me out. Like,
Yeah.
They like try to lure Reese into like giving up her information.
That's
Like
not
when
good.
we're all hanging out, they like ask her questions and try to fish information from them. So I'm like thinking about like tracking their vehicles
Yeah.
and just like hanging out with them and like tracking their vehicles with like an Apple, one of
Like
those like Apple
air
trackers
tags?
or whatever. Just because like I see them all around the city and like we'll just like run into each other, right? And they're always trying to extract information from Reese, like
personal
oh
information?
Reese, where do you live? Like how
Oh,
can you
shit.
do this and that?
Yeah. That seems a little weird.
Yeah, I streamed with one of them. There's this woman named Justine.
Yeah.
She's cool, Justine. She's cool. But like she was on a TikTok of like she like freaked out on this guy who filmed her, and she was like calling him a freak
Mm-hmm.
and like a loser or something. Like she like totally bugged out on him for filming.
Damn.
She was like, you know, that's illegal. She was like kind of being retarded, whatever.
Yeah.
And she like passively touches Reese like on the back.
Yeah.
And like Reese is really naive, so she doesn't like see that kind of like I don't know. She's like weird, like she's,
Yeah.
like, kind of like autistic. Like I don't know, but like people like try to like mess with her. She doesn't really like see it.
That's messed up, man.
Like there's this old lady in Huntington Beach that like lifted her, like put her hand underneath Reese's skirt,
Yeah, that's not cool.
and, like multiple times,
The
and
fuck?
Reese didn't like notice. And so I was just like. You know, I
Yeah.
had to tell this old lady to like
What the hell are you
freaking
doing?
screw off, you know,
Yeah.
stop being freaking perverted and touching my girlfriend. So,
Yeah.
and she was like, oh no, you know, I see it as like she's like a kid, like a lovely kid or whatever.
That sounds even
And-
weirder.
Yeah, I know. And so I'm like, you know, her name was like Grace or something from Huntington Beach. We
Yeah.
went to church with her.
That's in Florida?
Oh, that was in California.
Oh yeah,
Huntington
because
Beach.
only Huntington Beach
Just
is
like
you know,
many
California.
such instances where like people are like weird.
Yeah.
And, like I don't know, just kind of babbling about Reese now.
Nah, that must be annoying to deal with.
Oh, but yeah, originally it was about Justina and like those people kind of being weirdos and extracting information,
Yeah.
trying to like be like spies or something. Or, like, what are they? Freaking spies? They foreign spies? They foreign agents? I don't know.
Asking too many questions.
Or, like they're in like a weird like underground gang in my. Like, I don't know. It's none of my business. It's just like weird, you know.
Yeah.
Freaking freaking out.
That sounds
There are
like
like a lot of weird like foreign gangs that pull up and they'll like just like chase me for no reason in the street.
For real?
Yeah.
Sounds
Or,
scary.
like, I don't know. Like it just seems like they're like sex traffickers or something. They're like trying to kidnap me.
Dang.
Because I like had to run into a bar and then they followed me and waited outside the bar. Then I went outside and they kind of like briskly confronted me until I like
What
pulled
were
out
they
my
mad about?
mace and like had to walk away.
Yeah.
Then they got into their like vehicle. They had like the sports car and they were like peeling out across the street and then breaking in the middle of the street to look at me. And like stuff like that just seems to happen a lot.
Did you even talk to them, or they're just pulling up on
No,
you?
they were just targeting me for no reason. It just seems like a weirder, like shystier kind of like crime
Yeah.
in Miami. I don't know. I've never like dealt with it myself.
I'd be scared.
Just freaking out, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the homeless people hang out near the civic center and like these weird abandoned buildings.
Mhm.
But all the abandoned buildings are full of criminals, so it's not really like accessible to just like regular
It's like a
people,
trap
like
house or
regular
some shit.
homeless people,
Yeah.
because they're like squatted by gangs and like actual freaks. Like Reese and I were on stream and I didn't know this at first, but there's this giant abandoned building that's really creepy.
Yeah.
After I found out about after I visited that building, some guy was like, "Don't go in there. There are like black gangs in there that like would want to kill you." and they like lure people into that building, whatever. I realized like recently I visited that building and this guy was like, "Come on in, like come inside with me. Let me show you around, like whatever."
That's some
You know, he's
bullshit.
like trying to lure us in.
Yeah. You
There's,
didn't go
like,
with him
some
though?
graffitied out like abandoned building.
Yeah.
Where all freaking homeless people are being pushed towards. Like, it'd be cool to stream there, but they're all like actually criminals, you know.
You could set up there.
We need to be like, you know, like facilitate something, like a meeting.
Yeah.
Gain some favor in the street, I think.
Yeah.
We need to like gain some favor, some serious favor.
Get cool with some people.
Yeah. I guess like when I'm in Miami, that's what I mostly think about is like gaining favor. Like that's kind of like the environment, you know, gaining favor with the street network.
There's a lot of gangs out there.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
We could run some errands or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Whew.
And there's this like guy, he was like telling me about how all the older graffiti artists are crackheads and they tote guns and they'll like pull a gun on you for no reason and like really hold it down. And they have like designated spots and like squared off regions of the city that they hold down.
You can't go into. Oh, sounds like gangs.
I don't even know.
Yeah, maybe gang affiliated.
Pretty weird, dude.
Yeah.
They like target all the young people. Like this young guy's like, yeah, they're like targeting all the young people, like all the old heads, targeting the young heads, and like it's like
Doing graffiti?
some weird like, I don't know, the way he was describing it sounded like some weird like technological warfare in the street.
Yeah.
Of, like the old crackheads versus like the young heads who don't really like care. I don't know.
And this is in the nice areas too?
Still, like, there's so much that says,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Like the conflict seems a little like serious because you can just go to the store and buy a gun.
Oh yeah, everyone has guns out there. Seems like.
I don't know. Maybe people are just like really defensive, or I don't know. People are trying to crack, or like I don't know what the deal is. Like,
It's a bad combination. Guns are accessible and drugs are really accessible.
Well, I don't know if that's like necessarily the case.
Yeah.
Just like what the reason is for these people. I mean, it seems like Miami regenerated really quickly or something, and there are a lot of people in the cut just like tweaking out.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't really get it.
I'm down to visit for sure. Ooh, this is all uphill. Whew. No, I remember watching like RV7 streams when you guys were out there. Because you guys were out there for a long time. And it seemed like,
Miami?
yeah, it seemed like there's a lot of confrontations.
Yeah, like South Beach is full of foreign people.
Yeah.
It's like mainly Spanish-speaking people too. A lot of illegal workers.
Yeah.
You can freaking sue everybody. Become freaking. I don't freaking know how that works, but. Freaking infiltrate all the businesses, be a freaking business partner, and then sue everybody for their illegal workers. I don't freaking know.
Is that how it works?
Deadly. Like, maybe that's not my business. Like I don't really know. Like just speaking like retardedly, but.
Yeah. I guess that's just how it is down there.
Yeah, like there was like a weird strike with construction workers because there was like some law passed that illegal workers having illegal workers or like is like felonious or something.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, something like that. And so there was like a strike of illegal workers and like illegal construction workers saying like that they're needed, they're essential, and like nothing would get done without them or whatever. It was like a weird sentiment. Like I'm not sure, it was weird. There were like hundreds of illegal construction workers just protesting.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Did they win?
I have no idea. I haven't looked into it. It was just like kind of funny looking. Because everywhere you go, there's some like in South Beach, it's like nobody speaks English or something. It's like all the workers just like, hardly speak English, or they're just learning.
The Cubans. Mainly Cubans, or I'm assuming.
I have no idea. I met a lot of. I mean, it's like tons of Hispanic people.
Yeah.
And, there seems to be a lot of Argentinian people for some reason. Like,
yeah.
A lot of Argentinian men and women kind of just escaping Argentina. For some reason, they go to Miami, and nobody I've talked to really knows why they came to Miami.
Maybe
Weird. I don't get it.
they got a stronghold there. Oh man.
All sorts of things, I don't know. There's so much to explore. Like, there's a train you can use to like pass through all of Miami. You just like go to Fort Lauderdale. I don't know how far it goes, but there's like a trolley or something that goes pretty far. You use it to traverse the city very quickly.
Is Miami a big city? There's a lot of things.
It's pretty big if you don't have a car.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of a pain to get around if you don't have a car.
Is it active like New York?
Depending on where you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're in like the liminal spaces, like the liminal streets,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like there's much activity.
Right.
Like, there are people like walking to their destinations and stuff. On the beach, there are always people there.
Yeah.
Even if there's like a little bit of people there, like a little amount of people, there's still like
They're interesting.
50, 60 people on site. And
Yeah.
they're all like residents or something.
Yeah.
Like local people.
Visit. I don't know if Lisa will let me live with her though.
But, I mean, my information can be totally like mistaken and invalid. Like, I'm not claiming anything here. I'm not saying that it's reputable or anything. It's just like interesting.
Oh shit.
Empirical, weird, kind of like retarded empirical information.
That's what you're getting so far. Looks like some people at least. Whew. So. Let's take this. Wait a second. My glasses are starting to fuck.
Oh, Ben told me about that. There's a tower at the top.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Okay. Balancing rocks. So like if you get lost, you're like on here or something.
Yeah, damn.
You got a big group.
You get lost out.
A fed bear is a dead bear. Don't be a contributor to a food conditioning of bears. Bears that frozen food begin to associate food with humans and become food conditioned. Food conditioned bears lose their natural fear of humans and become a threat to park visitors as they roam through the park in search of an easy meal.
What the fuck?
Things you can do to help to prevent visits from a black bear.
Oh, it's bear country?
Please store potential attractants such as food, garbage, toothpaste, lotions, deodorant, and pet food in your vehicle with the windows closed or in a bear-proof container. Remember that most bears do not want to attack you, they just want to be left alone. Help the bear recognize you as a human, not prey, by talking calmly, remaining still with no sudden movements, and slowly waving your arms. If the bear is stationary, move away slowly and sideways. This allows you to keep an eye on the bear and avoid tripping. Moving sideways is also non-threatening to bears. Do not run, but if a bear follows, stop and hold your ground. Bears should not run as fast as a racehorse, both up and downhill. Like dogs, they will chase fleeing animals.
Fuck.
Don't worry about the bears, man.
Help the bear recognize you as human and not prey by talking calmly, remaining still with no sudden movements, and slowly waving your arms.
Dude, I'll fucking fight a bear.
If the bear is stationary, move away slowly and sideways. This allows you to keep an eye on the bear and avoid tripping. Did everybody get that?
Maybe let's not go where bears are. Fuck.
If a bear wants to freaking throw hands, we'll freaking go hands, dude. You get freaking stabbed in the forehead.
God damn it.
The bear's not gonna want to stir up.
That mace. That's about it,
It's
dude.
gonna be chill. You can probably just walk away from it, honestly. Or this. You just be chill.
Listen, I'm just afraid of bears. Who isn't though? Is it a chimney? Looks like a chimney. Yeah. God damn. How long is the hike?
I'm not sure. It'll take like 45 minutes to get to the top.
Okay.
I think that should be about it. 45 minutes, something like that. We'll take the short way back too. Like,
Yeah.
There's a loop we could do,
Yeah.
or we could just come back down the same way we come up. So it'll probably be easier to come back down the way we came up.
Yeah.
Coming back down is easier. Going up is steep, you know?
Yeah.
So going down
Very steep.
is better.
Well, we have enough to go right along.